Getting new plugins always excites me a lot, maybe too much. They have that ability to add that extra oomph to my videos and to help me achieve the vision I have in mind for each one. So what are the top 5 Final Cut Pro plugins right now that will help you achieve your vision in 2020? The first plugin is from Coremelt and it is called Lock&Load. I held off from buying this for a while because I thought I was somewhat satisfied with Final Cut Pro's built-in stabilizer, but it turns out after using this I was not. I should have bought this a long time ago. Essentially, it is a stabilizer for Final Cut Pro that claims to be the most powerful and fastest video footage stabilizer for Final Cut Pro. I think I saw they claim it is 4 times as fast as the stock stabilizer in Final Cut Pro, and it really is. This thing is freaking fast. Stabilization-wise, it definitely is an improvement compared to Final Cut Pro's. It even allows you to track certain areas or subjects in your shots. It also has the capability to reduce rolling shutter, which is something Final Cut Pro has. However, Lock&Load's is absolutely an improvement. I think getting this plugin is essential for anyone that shoots handheld, doesn't own a gimbal, or just isn't satisfied with what Final Cut Pro's stabilizer can do. The next plugin is called M-Transition Shine by Motion VFX. This plugin is not going to be for everyone, but I think you could use it in quite a few circumstances to improve your videos. It comes with 50 transitions that basically wipe from shot to shot using these like beautiful light leaks and sun flares. And normally plugins like this I find a little cheesy, but these are really well done. They look natural and they look professional, and you can even change the color of them. You can change the blur amount, the saturation, the general location the wipe enters and exits, and a few others. I think this plugin would be of most use for travel videos, promotional videos for resorts and tour companies, drone videos, and wedding films. The third plugin is called Neat Video, and if you are subscribed to my channel, you may have already seen my review video praising this plugin. It is one of my most used plugins because my camera is terrible in low light, so what Neat Video does, it reduces a lot of that digital noise and grain found in footage. So if you're shooting in dark settings like in certain buildings or at night and you're having to bump up your ISO to compensate for that lack of light, it seriously works like a charm with smoothing over footage and taking out all of that noise. This plugin would be especially beneficial to you if your camera does not do well in low light, and useful if you do real estate videography, wedding videography, commercial projects, event videography, drone videography, and among others. Honestly, anytime you're shooting in low light, this will come in handy. The fourth plugin is called M-Flare by Motion VFX. Motion VFX makes some of my favorite plugins, and this one may be one of my favorites. M-Flare 2 comes with 100 realistic light flares that vary from organic sunlight effects to science fiction light effects to anamorphic options, all powered by a built-in Mocha tracker, so you don't have to keyframe anything. It is pretty easy to use, and it gives you so many options to play with, so you can tweak the light effect the way you want. So say if you like an effect but you wish it had more orbs, you can change it to have bigger orbs, smaller orbs. You can change the color, the hue. There are so many options you can use within the editing screen that will allow you to customize them easily. This plugin can honestly be useful to any type of filmmaker with most videos. Anytime there is light in the shot, which there almost always is, it can help you create an awesome atmosphere. The last plugin is called SliceX by Coremelt. SliceX is a big time saver and can come in handy in a lot of situations. It is a shape masking tracker that allows you to mask out something and track it with a built-in Mocha tracker. This saves you time so you don't have to tirelessly keyframe trying to keep the mask in line with the subject. So basically, it will allow you to track a certain area in your shot and allow you to isolate effects on that. So you can add a blur effect, you can color grade that track shape, you can add a glow effect, you can sharpen, pixelate, etc. There's a company called Lens Distortions that makes some cool looking overlays and plugins that I have yet to try out. So if you do own one of their products, let me know what you think of them in the comments section. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it gave you some insight into plugins you could possibly purchase for the new year. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this alongside filmmaking tips, editing, tutorials, and short films. I will see you guys next week, and have a great day.